Guys, what's going on? My name is Luis, and God bless every single one of you. Today is October 24th, 2023, and welcome to the Grand Supreme News channel. Alright guys, so we have some urgent information coming out, and just looking at this title, this is not good. So it says, the bear says America will not be at the center of coming New World Order. All right, so we're going to see what's going on in this story, but we have more breaking news updates. If you can, please share this video. There are sirens sounding in Tel Aviv. And I want to show you the map really quick here. Give me a second. Let me just bring up SpongeBob, because the next one, again, they're using the Lord name in vain. So I try to block certain things and swear words and stuff like that. So SpongeBob is just blocking it right now. So massive rocket attack all across central Holy Land. Look at that. We have more information coming out. There you go. All right, thank you, SpongeBob. More alerts keep coming. All right, and we have more information coming out. Here we go. So it says, breaking news, red alert for communities in the Golan Heights, including in these other regions too. All right, so there's a lot of information coming out, and the big one is you have multiple rockets being launched towards Tel Aviv. All right, so once again, the bear leader raises concerns of catastrophic deterioration in Gaza with Erdogan. And once again, the bear said that the sleeping giant won't be in the New World Order. And then when you hear stuff like that, the first thing that pops in your head is the end of World War III. And once World War III is over, it seems like the sleeping giant will be wiped out, gone. And that's when a new world order steps in. All right, so we're going to see what's going on here. And guys, there's been a lot of reports coming out, and I did talk about this yesterday, that the bear leader had a heart attack. No. If you go and search for the bear leader Vlad heart attack, you got all these news media saying possibly, maybe, they're using title like, perhaps, then again, the news media is not saying that Vlad had a heart attack. They're saying that it's a possibility. Again, the rumors are coming out from Telegram. It's this one channel, and this channel truly hates the bear country. The channel despises Vladimir. So again, just be careful with all the conspiracy stuff going around. A lot of information are being shared on these platforms. So once again, Vlad did not have a heart attack. He put out this information. All right. So Vladimir raises concerns of catastrophic deterioration. All right. So let me take you to this one here. All right. Once again, the bear says that sleeping giant will not be at the center of coming new world order. Let's see what's going on here. So you have the bear country has criticized the sleeping giant leader assertion that Washington must be the driving force in a new world order, saying such a sleeping giant centric vision is outdated. Basically saying the sleeping giant is no longer the powerful one in the world. You guys used to be feared, but not anymore. So you have the K spokesperson Dmitry told reporters on Monday that while he agrees on the need for a new world, you know what? He does not believe the sleeping giant should be at helm. Any new system should be free from the concentration of all mechanism of world governance in the hands of one state, he said. Now, this person was responding to a speech by the president delivered on Friday, which he addressed the sleeping giant engagement in foreign crisis from UKR and Taiwan to Holy Land. It says here during his remark, Mr. Byrne said the world order of the past half century was running out of steam, and Sleeping Giant needed to unite the world in a new order to forge peace. Let's stop right there for a second. Once again, this here is very important. This part right here is very important. It is biblical. All right, so once again, the US president said the world that we live in, the world of the past half century was running out of steam. And America needed to unite the world in a new order to forge peace. This type of stuff, these words are a son of perdition. If you think about it, these are the words that the main character, the Antichrist, that is written in scriptures, will bring words like this to reunite everyone and bring peace. One world religion, one world order, one world military, one world currency. And all that is coming little by little. And in the book of Daniel, the book of Revelation, and end times does speak about this one character that will appear in a scene during tough times. Now, I do believe it's going to be possibly during the time of WW3, possibly during the time of the end of WW3. So this is just the tip of it. And so you got the bear country, you got Russia saying that Sleeping Giant's not going to be, in the New World Order. So there's going to be some things to come that's going to change everything around. And the Bible does speak about new changes. So it says here, I think we have a real opportunity to unite the world. All right, this is the change. This is shifting gears now. So new plans for the world. I think we have a real opportunity to unite the world in a way it hasn't been in a long time, and enhance the prospect of peace, not diminish the prospect of peace. U.S. President said. The prospect of peace. So he's basically admitting that there's no peace going on in the world and that we need to unite. And the peace that we once knew, what happened to that peace then? What happened to that one peace that we once lived? Well, it's being transformed. There is a new system. And the sleeping giant that we once knew, one nation under God, yeah, well, in men we trust. And again, this is when I'm seeing men seeking for men wisdom that leads towards these biblical wars. There's so many things happening in the world because not too many are seeking for God's wisdom. If only more leaders were like Solomon, when Solomon prayed and asked God for wisdom. And again, Solomon told God, I need wisdom. I need, to take care of my people. I can't do it on my own. I need wisdom. Teach me wisdom. Show me wisdom. I need wisdom. And God blessed them with wisdom. And from there, Solomon made peace with the leader of Lebanon. And it was so good that Solomon built the temple in Lebanon. I believe it was Lebanon, if I'm not mistaken. So they had peace agreement together because God's wisdom was given to Solomon. And Solomon prayed and seek for God's wisdom. Nowadays, you see a whole bunch of piñata stuff going on. All right, so give me a second here, guys. So the class of words reflects a deepening chasm between the two. Oh, hold on. I skipped something. I truly apologize, guys. So it says here, Peskov responded. In this part, we disagree because the sleeping giant, no matter what world order they talk about, they mean a sleeping giant centric world order. That is, a world that revolves around the sleeping giant. It won't be that way anymore. The class of words reflects a deepening chasm between the two global superpowers, which are bitterly opposed over the Bear War in UKR and the Bear capital, blooming alliances with the sleeping giant archivals such as Iran and North Korea. Since the Bear invaded UKR in February 2022, the sleeping giant has imposed wide-reaching sanctions on the Kremlin, individuals and entities, and supply UKR with tens of billions of dollars in humanitarian, financial, and military aid. All right, so the Bear is saying we're not going to look at the sleeping giant as the world powerful one. It's game over. We're not going to look at them. It's over. All right. Many lands are just fed up with the sleeping giants. You're no longer the powerful ones in the world. We're not going to look at you like that. So the sleeping giant is losing many. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is when you speak of peace, destruction shall follow. Too much pride in the sleeping giant. And no one is seeking for God's wisdom. It's just everybody, seeking for their own self. That leads to foolishness. Romans chapter 1, the Apostle Paul speak about how God give many up to a debased mind, to a reprobate mind. It's not only people, but countries are also being given up to a debased mind, a reprobate mind. And for those of you that want to know what's a debased mind or reprobate mind, it's basically your mind is malfunctioned. You no longer know the truth. God has given you up to sin. God is giving you up and saying you're no longer mine. I already know your heart. You're not seeking for me. You're just going for your own foolish ways. So God is giving them up to sin, to a debased mind, malfunction. That's what's going on here in the sleeping giant. Not only in the sleeping giant, but various places around the world. All right, guys. I just wanted to bring these information up. Again, Sirens going on. The Bears putting out their warning saying we're not going to look at you at the, as a top dog in the world system. But if you can, please share this video. And bring up SpongeBob once again. This is what's going on right now in the Holy Land. And the sleeping giant is in control of this. The sleeping giant is trying to work peace. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that doesn't look like it. And yesterday, the sleeping giant said they are not going for ceasefire. The next day, that's happening right now. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much, SpongeBob. I gotta get you out because the platform could be really strict about that. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. I gotta do a couple of errands today, so I'll be right back. I got some more videos coming up. Please share this one. I want to thank everybody so much for sharing the video. Thank you so much for subscribing. And thank you so much for the support, either through Patreon or PayPal. Thank you so much for the support. Stay in the Word of God. Seek for God's kingdom. Continue praying. Things will come to the world, and you can't run away from it. But we have good news. For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only begotten Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. For Jesus is the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father but through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Till next time later. Peace.